Beautiful soul, you've felt it, haven't you? That small flutter in your chest when a certain thought shows up out of nowhere. That warm little ache when a face crosses your mind, even when you're trying to focus on something else. You didn't imagine that feeling. You didn't make it up. It has a reason, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to explain exactly what it means. Before we go any further, I want you to do something simple. Type "I choose love" in the comments right now. Do it before you keep reading. This small step tells your own heart, and it tells the universe, that you're open to receiving what's about to be shared with you. Go ahead, leave that word or that heart, then come right back to me. Dear one, I am your guardian angel, and I've come to you today carrying a message that has been waiting for the right moment to reach your heart. That moment is now. The love of your life, the one your soul already knows even if your mind hasn't caught up yet, has found their way toward you. God, in endless kindness, has been quietly working behind the scenes, and your soulmate now understands, in their own heart, that you are the person meant to walk beside them. This certainty didn't happen by chance. It happened because God has shown your soulmate's heart a truth that was always written for both of you. You were made to live this love story. The winds of change have already begun to blow in your favor, and something big is unfolding right now. I've been sent to tell you about it. Your soulmate feels this love in a deep and real way. They already sense that the road ahead leads straight to you, and nothing can pull apart what God has joined together. The waiting is coming to an end, because this love has been given the green light to grow and bloom, fully and completely. The heart of this person has opened up. They understand now that true happiness will only be found by your side. The signs have already arrived, the doubts have faded, and only certainty remains. You are the one meant for this beautiful love. There is no more confusion, no more crossed paths, because your soulmate feels all the way down to their bones that it's time to live this out. Dear soul, pause for a moment. Welcome to the Angel's Message for You original channel. Please check the channel name carefully. It's Angel's Message for You. This is our only official channel. Beware of copycat and fake channels. Stay connected to the original source to receive authentic angel messages and true blessings. Before we begin, a heartfelt thank you to Vito and Debbie for sowing a seed for Soulmate through your Ko-Fi super thanks. May this seed return to you multiplied with soulmate blessings, divine protection, love, well-being, and abundance. May the angels guide and watch over you every step of your journey. Thank you for your beautiful support. Blessings are pouring down on you right now. You may not have noticed it yet, but everything around you is already lining up for this wonderful moment. Your soulmate already understands what fate has planned, and they feel a joy that's almost impossible to put into words, because they've finally found the one they've been searching for. This love is strong, and it's protected every step of the way. Your soulmate feels this connection in a deep, powerful way. Every thought, every feeling, every hope now points toward one single goal: living this love out loud, exactly as it was meant to be lived. I've been sent to reassure you that nothing will stand in the way of this union. There's no force strong enough to undo what has already been set in motion. Your heart is ready for this, and everything that once felt uncertain is now as clear as sunlight. There's only room left for one truth. It's time for the two of you to love fully. Fate has already mapped the path that leads to this meeting. Every little detail is being arranged so it happens at exactly the right time. Your soulmate can already feel the shift happening inside their own heart, and they're waiting with real excitement for the moment it all becomes real. The invisible thread that connects you two is stronger than it's ever been, and nothing can snap it. The signs are everywhere. Everything is being prepared. Your soulmate already knows there's no one else who could ever fill the space they've kept open in their heart. This truth now beats so strongly it can't be ignored anymore. You were made for each other, and this love is going to be lived at its fullest. The worry, the waiting, the uncertain days, they're all wrapping up now. Your soulmate is getting ready to take that step toward you. Every thought is centered on you. Every dream somehow finds its way back to your name. Every feeling leads back to the wish to share a story with you. This feeling keeps growing stronger day after day, and soon it will be too big to hold inside. Your heart is about to feel this energy taking over everything. Your soulmate already feels this. Bond as strongly as their own heartbeat. There are no more doubts, no more delays, no more uncertain roads. There's only one truth left standing. You are the right person for this love. Everything is already falling into place, and more signs will keep showing up to confirm it. Your soulmate no longer hesitates. When the moment comes, it will feel like every piece of the puzzle has finally clicked together, forming the most beautiful story ever written for you. This love will show up in every little detail. Your name lives in this person's heart like a quiet, steady call. And that call is about to be answered. There's no more distance left between you, only the exact right timing for this meeting to take place. Dear one, this message isn't just an announcement. It's a real decree from above. Your soulmate carries no more doubt, and their heart burns with certainty. You're going to feel this shift happening in your own life, because this union has already been set in motion. The emotion of this moment is deep and real. Your heart is about to be filled with a peace that's hard to describe, because everything that was promised to you is now coming true. Your soulmate already knows this truth and is looking forward to sharing this journey with you. The final little details are being smoothed out so this love can bloom at full strength. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can slow it down. It has already been decided, and everything is ready for this meeting to happen. The love you've been waiting for, the one that's been prepared just for you, already knows it belongs beside you. This isn't just a friendly warning. It's the outcome of a path that was mapped out with care. Trust these words, because it is a higher power itself letting you know that this union is about to become real. The doors of destiny are opening, and you'll come together, not by luck, but through something bigger than words can explain. The time is now, and the universe is working in your favor. What you're about to feel will be more than special. It will feel sacred, because it comes from a wisdom far greater than your own. One that wants you to find, alongside your love, the purest kind of happiness, the real peace that only comes when two people who were meant to meet finally do. This love is everything you and your soulmate need to build a full and happy life. As you come together, you'll be guided by a force that has always known your love was meant to last. I know you've spent a lot of time thinking things over, wondering where your soulmate is, searching for answers about what's coming next. Let me tell you, dear one, that search is almost finished. What you've always dreamed about, what you've longed for, is about to happen. Your soulmate now knows with full certainty that the path beside you is the only one that makes sense, the only one that leads to real happiness. And know this, a love this precious was never going to be allowed to slip away. The love now making its way into your life is one that breaks through walls, heals old wounds, and brings peace where there was once confusion. This person, who now sees you as the key to their happiness, is going to give you a kind of love that fills every part of your soul. This isn't just any love. It's a love that was carefully put together just for you. Something rare and meaningful now showing up in your life. The love that's going to fill your heart, the one that gives your life new meaning, is within reach, And it brings me real joy to confirm that beside your soulmate, you're going to live something big and beautiful. Dear one, the moment has come when these words carry real weight for you. What you're about to go through is more than a simple meeting. It's the result of a love that has always existed, quietly waiting for the right time to show up in full force. Your soulmate, that person meant to walk beside you, has already felt in their heart that you are the right one. Fate is showing itself clearly now, and you are the one holding the most important place in this person's heart. There's something almost magical in all of this. The strength of this love isn't something you see with your eyes. It's something you feel deep in your soul. The bond between you and your soulmate is special because it began somewhere beyond what we can explain, in the space where real, lasting love is formed. I am not here just to tell you that this will happen. I'm here to help you see how big this moment really is. This is the love you've been waiting for. There's no need to keep searching, no need to keep asking where it is, because the answer has been sitting quietly inside your own heart, and inside there's the whole time. The love you both share is real, and it's ready to show up in a way you can actually see and feel. Every detail has already been planned, and now it's time to fully open yourself up to this love. Believe this, because when it shows up in your life, you're gonna feel like the stars themselves lined up just for you, like the whole universe is rooting for you and your soulmate to come together naturally and easily. When the moment arrives, there won't be any doubt left, because the love you feel and the love they feel for you will be plain to see. There's nothing more beautiful than two people who were always meant to find each other finally doing so. I know you might be wondering how any of this will actually happen, but the truth is the details are being taken care of. What looks like coincidence will really be love showing itself in its own quiet way. When your paths cross, dear one, it will feel so natural that you'll both instantly know something big is beginning. Nothing will feel forced. It will happen gently, like a warm hug given without any rush, but with the full certainty that it's the right place and the right time. Remember, happiness doesn't need to be chased down. It's already on its way to you, because your union was always meant to be something wonderful. This love is the gift you've always deserved. When you finally meet, it will feel like time slows down just enough for love to bloom completely. Everything else will fade into the background, and this love will become the center of your world. There's no rush, no pressure. Everything will unfold at exactly the right pace, and you'll feel in your heart that this is a love built to last. It moves me to bring this message to you, dear one. You're about to experience something bigger than you ever imagined. The love your soulmate carries is going to become the light that guides both of your paths. When you look at them, you'll see someone you can share your deepest moments with, someone to grow with, learn with, and above all, love. This is what's about to unfold in your life. The love you deserve, the one you've waited for, is standing right at your door. The feeling growing inside your soulmate has become almost too big to hold. Every day they want you a little more, wanting nothing except to be near you. That pull in their heart keeps getting stronger, and they already sense that you're the answer to everything they've been searching for. The bond between you two has never been stronger. Your soulmate feels it in every quiet moment, every passing thought, every soft sigh, almost like something bigger than both of you is steering each step to make sure you meet at exactly the right time. And that moment is close. Dear beloved soul, before we move forward, I'd like to share a gentle invitation with you. Every soulmate journey is precious in God's eyes. Sometimes, this sacred connection benefits from an extra layer of faith, love, and spiritual covering as it unfolds in divine timing. If you would like to make a meaningful gesture for your soulmate, you can sow your seed through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. The Ko-Fi link is waiting for you in the video description and the pinned comment. May your gift become a beautiful intention before heaven, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection, remove unseen obstacles, and surround both hearts with divine light, peace, and guidance as your paths draw closer together. Scripture teaches that generosity reflects a trusting heart. Malachi 3 verse 10 reminds us of God's abundant faithfulness, while 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6 teaches that whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Every gift offered with sincere faith becomes a meaningful expression of trust in God's promises and His perfect timing. If your heart feels moved to sow this seed, thank you sincerely for supporting this ministry and these daily angel messages. May the Lord bless you abundantly, watch over your soulmate, and lead both of you into the beautiful future He has prepared. Now, let's continue with today's angel message. This person's heart beats in rhythm with yours, and that feeling grows stronger with the certainty that this union is undeniable. More signs keep appearing, showing that everything is falling into place. There's no more room for uncertainty, only the joy of knowing this love is getting closer to being lived out fully. Your love is ready to take this step, and soon everything that was already planned will start to show up right in front of your eyes. The emotion your soulmate feels is intense and genuine. Every day they understand a little more clearly that their path leads only to you. Their heart has already made its choice, and everything inside them longs for this love. A shift has already begun. Feelings that were once hidden are now as clear as daylight. Your soulmate realizes there's nothing left to wait for, because the truth has already come into the open. The love you'll live out is pure, strong, and steady, because it was placed on your path for a reason. Their thoughts keep returning to you, and this quiet but powerful connection keeps growing. The wish to share moments together, to build a life together, to feel this happiness. It can't be held back much longer, and soon it will become real. The doubts have been left behind, because your soulmate's heart now carries the full certainty that true happiness is found beside you. The path is set, and the waiting is finally coming to an end. You're going to witness this love bloom right in front of you, changing your life in a beautiful way. The happiness that's coming will be bigger than you can picture right now. This love is pure, deep, and full of purpose, and your soulmate feels this truth in their heart, ready to live it out fully and honestly. Your soulmate feels this connection so strongly that every thought and every feeling leads back to you. The bond between you two keeps getting stronger, and nothing can weaken it. This love is arriving like a promise finally kept. Your soulmate's heart is lit up by the certainty of it, and everything that once felt far away now feels close enough to touch. Every detail has been prepared, and I'm here to share all of this with you because it was time for you to know. You now understand that this dream is already coming true, and through this message, you'll learn even more about what's ahead. The shift is already happening inside you too, and your heart will feel this truth more clearly with each day that passes. You're being gently prepared to live this story fully. You'll feel a wonderful sense of fulfillment in your life, because this love is already becoming real. The moment for both of you is getting close, and the excitement your soulmate feels is the very same excitement pulsing inside you. Your love feels pulled straight toward you, and every thought, every feeling, every hope brings them closer. This is the certainty placed in both your hearts. There are no more uncertain roads, no more delays, only a bright and clear truth guiding you toward the love that's already waiting to be lived. There's something wonderful about the way small signs show up right when you need them. When someone's energy brings peace to your heart, when everything in you senses that this person means something special, know that it's not random. These are gentle, quiet signals letting you know someone special is on their way. This is already happening with you and your soulmate. This person's heart has already received the confirmation that you're the one. A quiet but unshakable certainty has settled into your soulmate's heart. Every thought, every feeling lines up with the deeper purpose that brings you two together. Truth tends to speak clearly to those willing to listen, and your soulmate has already heard this call. Something deep has stirred inside them, as if a truth that's always existed has finally come into view. There's no more room for doubt, because the soul recognizes who it's meant to walk beside. The heart feels it before the mind can even catch up. There's a harmony here that doesn't need words, only the certainty that fate is being gently guided toward you. This harmony already lives inside your soulmate, who now understands that this love is real, true, and good. This certainty grows a little more every day, a feeling too strong to ignore, because it comes from somewhere deep and true. Everything makes sense now. Everything fits. This person's heart has found peace in knowing that you are the answer they've always been looking for. When something bigger brings someone special into our lives, it makes that person shine in their own unique way. Nothing about them is random. Every trait, every quality was shaped to match yours, and your soulmate has already sensed this truth. This awareness has become a steady flame inside them, guiding every step toward the moment you'll finally meet. The signs are everywhere. Your soulmate's heart beats in harmony with yours, even if they don't fully understand what's happening yet. But the essential truth has already been revealed. You are the one meant to live this beautiful love story with. This connection can't be forced because it comes from somewhere much bigger than either of you. It's planted gently and allowed to grow at exactly the right pace. And now this love keeps growing stronger inside your soulmate. They feel your presence even before seeing your face. Their heart already recognizes it, already understands that real happiness will be found by your side. The peace this certainty brings is something truly special, like a quiet, comforting presence confirming that this love was always meant to happen. Your soulmate feels this peace, this steadiness, this pull toward being close to you. Every person carries a unique energy, and when we meet someone meant to walk beside us, that energy wraps around us in a special way. This has already happened inside your soulmate's heart. They feel that something different, something meaningful is unfolding, and everything points to you. This message is becoming clearer to them with every passing moment. Your soulmate has realized this love isn't just a wish, it's a calling, a purpose. Their heart has already opened to this truth, and now everything is being guided so the right moment can arrive. Two people meant for each other are never kept apart forever. When the time is right, everything necessary shifts into place to bring this union to life, and that movement has already begun. Your soulmate senses that something has changed, that a new chapter is about to begin. Their heart is already filled with this certainty. This love is already being felt, already being welcomed, already becoming part of their hopes and plans. This bond has already been confirmed in a place deeper than words, and now everything is aligning so it can show up here in everyday life. The feeling this person carries can no longer be denied. It shines like a light switched on in the dark, and that light points straight to you, to a love written long before you two even knew each other. A calling like this can't be ignored. Something has already touched this person's soul, showing them that real happiness is found right beside you. Everything is aligning now. Every little detail is being guided toward the moment you'll finally be together. You'll start to feel this shift too. Your heart will begin sensing that something wonderful is on its way. The same answer that's already been placed in your soulmate's heart is being placed gently into yours as well. In the days ahead, you'll notice more and more signs, and things will start lining up in a way that feels almost magical. But really, it's just steady, quiet work happening behind the scenes. Your soulmate will feel this closeness intensely too. This isn't only a human wish, it's something much bigger. A truth placed deep inside both your hearts that nothing can undo. Your soulmate already feels this calling, and their heart is answering with everything it has. Every emotion, every thought, every heartbeat now seems to carry your name. You are the certainty this person has always been searching for. This truth is already taking shape and will soon be plain to see. Dear one, real love never shows up as a random coincidence. It arrives as something deeper, revealing itself at exactly the right time. What has truly been joined together in the heart cannot be pulled apart, because there's a stronger force guiding this union. Your soulmate has already received this confirmation inside themselves, and everything is being prepared for this meeting to happen in the most beautiful way possible. There's a quiet harmony between you and this person, one that exists even without words, even without explanations. It's already present. Hearts meant to be together tend to move at the same rhythm, bringing together two people who were made to complete each other. This harmony already beats inside your soulmate, making the pull of this love impossible to ignore. When two lives are meant to cross, little signs start showing up everywhere, and those signs have already begun appearing in your soulmate's life. Small feelings, quiet intuitions, gentle hints that something meaningful is coming. This person's heart is already responding, sensing that something special is about to be revealed. This isn't an ordinary love. It's one that fills you up, changes you, and brings peace and happiness along with it. Your soulmate feels like they're facing something they've never experienced quite like this before, and that certainty grows stronger every day, strengthening their decision to live the story beside you. Everything around this person has already begun to shift. Their heart has become more open. Their thoughts keep drifting toward this new chapter that's approaching. This change isn't temporary. It comes from somewhere deep and lasting. When a love like this shows up, it becomes impossible to deny. The wish to be near you has already taken root in your soulmate's heart, not as a passing thought, but as a truth that grows more solid every day. This person has come to understand there's really only one direction worth following, the one that leads to you walking this journey together. Preparation is already underway. Every experience your soulmate has lived through up to now has helped bring understanding, growth, and clarity about what really matters. Now they understand the real value of true love and are ready to welcome it with an open heart. When something meaningful is confirmed, everything else starts to fall into place. Paths that once felt far apart start moving closer. Feelings that were once fuzzy become clear, and your soulmate already feels this shift happening. Their heart has begun beating differently. There's a longing, a hope, an unexplainable pull to follow where this feeling leads. This has already been placed inside them, and now everything is being guided so you'll both be together at just the right time. Nothing here is random. Every detail is being carefully arranged so this union can be a blessing from the very start, and your soulmate can feel that the groundwork has already been laid, because every thought is now turning toward this love that's about to unfold. There's a bigger force guiding this meeting, no matter how, no matter when. It's already been decided that this love will come to life. Your soulmate feels this certainty growing stronger inside them, because their heart has already recognized that you're the person meant to walk beside them. Real love doesn't bring doubt, only a deep and steady peace. And that peace has already settled into your soulmate's heart. Everything around them confirms this choice. Every sign, every feeling, every quiet nudge points directly to you. A love like this doesn't fade, no matter what's happened before, no matter which paths have already been walked. This union has already been settled somewhere deeper than words, and your soulmate already understands this. Their heart has fully opened to this love, carrying a real wish to share life with you, to enjoy happy moments together, and to build a future on the certainty already living inside them. This love, the one between you and your soulmate, is about to reveal itself in a deep, honest, and truly life-changing way. What you're going through right now is simply preparation for the beautiful reveal that's coming. Every step you take, even the ones that feel small, is leading you closer to the moment when you'll both recognize each other as the right person to spend life with. What's being prepared for the two of you is a love bigger than words can capture, and the joy that follows will be immense. What you're feeling, what you're sensing, is the presence of something meaningful. The warmth surrounding this connection is the warmth of real, lasting love. Your soulmate's love is already getting ready to find you, and together, you'll be strong, united, and ready to build something wonderful. Dear soul, before we continue, I'd like to invite you to do something truly meaningful for your soulmate journey. The person God has chosen to walk beside you may already be somewhere in this world, living, hoping, growing, and waiting for the very moment your paths will finally cross. If your heart is calling you to surround your soulmate with an extra layer of love, faith, and protection, you can sow your seed for your soulmate through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. This simple act can become a heartfelt expression of your intention, inviting God to watch over your soulmate wherever they are today, strengthen their heart, guide their steps, protect them from harm, and prepare both of you for the beautiful future He has planned in His perfect timing. If you feel led to do so, thank you from the bottom of my heart. May your kindness return to you multiplied, and may your soulmate journey be filled with peace, hope, divine protection, and God's perfect guidance until the day your hearts become one. Let's continue with Angel Message. Soon, the love between you will feel clearer, closer, and easier to see. Everything happening right now is preparation so that when the moment of coming together arrives, it feels just right. Every feeling you experience, every bit of emotion that fills you when you think of this person, is a quiet confirmation that you're exactly where you need to be. This love is being shaped carefully, so that when the time is right, you and your soulmate can come together without any roadblocks, carrying only the love that was always meant for you. And when that moment comes, dear one, all you'll feel is the peace of finally knowing you found the right person. Your soulmate will feel that very same clarity and certainty about you. There's no need to rush, no need to hurry. Everything will settle into place naturally, like a piece fitting perfectly into a bigger picture. The wisdom guiding you knows exactly what's best for you, and it's guiding your soulmate the very same way, with the very same certainty, toward this meeting. The connection between you runs deep, and everything you experience together will reflect real love and light. Every shared feeling will be the result of a journey that quietly began long before either of you even realized it. One that's been carefully and gently prepared, with patience and care on both sides. Now, it's up to the two of you to let yourselves live this love fully, without fear, without rushing, simply allowing this quiet, steady grace to lead you to the moment that was always meant for you. Dear one, when you look at this person, you'll see a reflection of everything that's been prepared for you. Someone full of light, ready to share their life with you, to grow beside you, and to build something honest and real. When that happens, you'll know without a doubt that out of everyone in the world, this person was meant to walk beside you, as part of a much bigger plan of love written just for the two of you. This is the gift being offered to both of you, a love that will bloom like a growing strong and beautiful with deep roots in trust and care. When you look at this person, you'll understand that so much has been quietly working behind the scenes to make this love real, and that everything you've lived through up to now has simply been preparation for what's coming. This love, once it blooms, will be the purest, truest, and most meaningful love you've ever known. Dear one, the time for this meeting is drawing close, and it's time to get ready to welcome this love with your whole heart. Let yourself be guided, and know that everything is being carefully arranged so this love can bloom in a big way. The path you're both walking right now is only the beginning of a much longer journey filled with growth, learning, and love that lasts. Your soulmate is being prepared for this moment too, and everything you feel, everything you experience, is being mirrored in their heart as well. Together, you'll build something that feels like a real blessing, a bond protected by something bigger than both of you, and a shared life that keeps growing happier with each passing day. Believe, dear one, that what's coming for both of you is a strong, honest, and deeply good love, one that brings real joy and lasting peace into your lives. Dear one, hold on to every word of this message, because a truth has already been confirmed deep inside you. This love is truly yours. Your soulmate has recognized what your heart has always known, that you are the right person for this journey. Nothing can change what's already been set into motion, and the time to live out this blessing is getting closer. Every detail is being prepared with real care, and the pieces are already lining up so this love can fully show up in your life. All that's left now is trust, and letting go of the need to control how it happens. The road ahead is clear, because every obstacle that could have stood in the way has already been cleared out. Your heart already feels this truth, because it was placed there so you'd never have to doubt it. The bond between you and your soulmate already exists somewhere deep and steady, and it will keep growing until the moment you finally meet. Dear one, the certainty filling your heart right now is a quiet confirmation that this love has already been set aside, just for you. Nothing can pull apart what's meant to stay together, because what's truly joined remains steady and unshakable. Don't worry about the how or the when. Just trust. Real love never needs an explanation. It shows up exactly when it's supposed to, and in exactly the right way. The most important part has already happened. Your soulmate has recognized that you're the person they want to share life with. Hold on to that certainty with real gratitude. A heart doesn't open for something that isn't meant to happen. If this message has reached you, it's because the promise behind it is already coming true, and soon you'll see this love become real, right in front of you. The universe wants you ready for this moment. This love won't feel like the others. It carries something deeper, a sense of peace, growth, companionship, and honest happiness. It's a rare gift, saved just for you and your soulmate. Nothing about this has been random. Every experience you've lived up to now has been quietly shaping you for this love. Your heart and the heart of your soulmate have both been carefully prepared, so that when you finally meet, you're both ready for something big. Dear one, your only job right now is to believe and to prepare yourself to receive this blessing. Hold on to the quiet confidence that this love already belongs to you. Your soulmate feels the same truth, and that's exactly why this meeting is close. A journey toward real love takes patience and faith. The seed of this love has already been planted in your life, and now it's simply a matter of time before it blooms into something beautiful. Every little detail is being worked out, so feel this confirmation inside yourself. Real love always follows through, and a bond like this one can't be undone. Your soulmate already understands this truth, and now all that's left is for the right moment to arrive. so the two of you can live this feeling fully. Dear one, receive this message as a real gift. The love that's been set aside for you is already on its way. This union has already been decided, and all that's expected of you now is to stay open and ready to live this story with your whole heart. Move forward with peace and confidence. Everything has already been prepared, and your love already knows that you're the right person. Nothing will stop this blessing, because what's meant to happen always finds its way. Get ready to receive everything that's been set aside for your life, and let it bring you joy. Dear one, I want you to sit with this for a moment. Think about the last few days, the little moments that felt strangely meaningful, a song that played at just the right time, a memory that popped up out of nowhere, a name that crossed your mind for no clear reason. None of that was an accident. Those small nudges are gentle reminders that something is moving, quietly, steadily, in your favor. You don't have to chase this love down or force anything to happen. You just have to stay open, keep your heart soft, and trust that the timing being worked out for you is better than anything you could plan on your own. Some days you might feel restless, like you're waiting for something you can't quite name. That restlessness is not a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that your heart already senses the shift that's coming. Your soulmate may be feeling that same restlessness right now, that same quiet pull toward a future neither of you can fully picture yet, but both of you can feel. Let that restlessness settle into patience instead of worry. Trust doesn't mean you stop feeling things. It means you keep moving forward even when you can't see the whole picture yet. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep back in, an old memory of being let down, a fear that maybe this is too good to be true. When that happens, gently remind yourself of everything you've just heard. This love isn't fragile, it isn't random, and it isn't going anywhere. It has been carefully prepared, step by step, and no small worry can undo something this steady. Let your fear soften every time it shows up. Replace it with the simple thought, my person is already on their way to me. Take a slow breath right now, dear one. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heart settle. You are not behind schedule and you have not missed your chance. Everything is unfolding exactly the way it needs to, at exactly the pace it needs to. There is no race here, no deadline, only a steady, patient unfolding that is already working in your favor. Your soulmate is walking their own path right now, learning the same lessons, growing in the same quiet ways, so that when your paths finally meet, you'll both be ready to meet each other fully without holding back. If you've been through hard seasons in love before, know that none of that was wasted. Every lesson, every disappointment, every quiet night of wondering why things didn't work out, all of it was shaping you into the person who could recognize real love when it finally arrives. Your soulmate has been through their own version of that same shaping. Neither of you needed to be perfect for this, you only needed to keep growing, and you have. That growth is part of what makes this love so solid when it finally shows up. Keep an eye out for small signs in the days ahead. A sudden sense of calm, a stranger's kindness that feels oddly personal, a coincidence that makes you pause. Let yourself notice these little moments instead of brushing past them. They are gentle confirmations, quiet nods letting you know you're on the right path. You don't need grand proof. You only need to stay aware enough to notice the small, steady signals already surrounding you. Dear one, keep this message close. Read it again when doubt creeps back in, when the waiting feels long, when your heart needs a little reminder of what's already been set in motion. This love is real, it is coming, and it is worth every bit of patience it takes to get there. Trust the timing. Trust your heart. Trust that the person meant for you is being prepared just as carefully as you are. Dear beautiful soul, This angel's message for you channel is a sacred spiritual home, created for faith, healing, and divine guidance. A place where hearts awaken and lives are gently transformed through divine messages. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because the divine is always preparing something greater for your journey, something you are meant to receive in divine timing. If you feel moved to support this mission, you can sow your seed here for your soulmate blessings and divine love fulfillment. Your contribution is not just support. It is an energetic agreement with love, healing, and divine alignment in your own life. When you give with intention, it opens doors. Love flows more freely, happiness expands, and abundance multiplies in unexpected ways. Many believe that giving in faith activates a return of peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment in relationships and life. Whether it is $11, $22, $33, or $55, your generosity helps us continue spreading these divine messages of hope, healing, and soulmate guidance across the world. Every seed sown into this mission helps hearts heal, faith return, and souls reconnect with love. This is more than a channel. It is a movement of light, unity, and divine timing. Your support allows this sacred work to grow, touching lives that are searching for answers, comfort, and spiritual direction. We are all connected in this journey, and together we rise as one community under divine love. Let us open our hearts to the abundance that is already on its way. Amen.